Ooh. Ella is now giving us permission to go live. Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Post Analysis Hangout. Having some fun drinking. We need something to cleanse the palate after that dirty, earthy, hot mess that we had.
What was you bashing then?
What?
What was you bashing then?
Oh, okay.
He's bashing every time.
Again?
Well, I was trying to understand what you're saying. Is that some kind of English slang? No. Anyway, what? Let's get into the details. What are we all drinking? Start with Rod.
I just finished that. I'm going to go get something out of the fridge. I'm trying to debate what I want. So I will let you know in 1 second when I'm back.
All right. We'll move on to what? We got something interesting looking there, Matt.
Bolero Snort is the name of the brewery. It's a brewery from Bolero Snort. Yeah, the owner of the brewery, his name is Bob Olson. So he just took his last name and threw it in one of those kind of like name generator things, and it spit out like what is it? What do they call that?
All right, my bad.
Who is that? Anyway, but you know when you take your name and you throw it in, and you jumble letters together and make another thing? Anyway, anagram, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So that's how they came up with the name of the brewery. It's a kind of, he's a gypsy brewer, but he's actually has his license to open up his place. It'll be open in about a year. So North Jersey, close to me, not too far away. IPA, it's delicious. It was actually a mystery beer that somebody sent me. I didn't know what it was. So
nice.
Very nice. Craig, what are you drinking now?
I'm just finishing up the review beer. That's it.
The arrogant bastard.
Yeah, just finishing up because
it must be pretty nice and warm too right now.
I'm struggling. I should just neck it, but maybe that'll happen in a minute.
Chug it.
What's that you're draining? Sorry,
so just to get to another beer, basically. That's the only time I chug beer.
Cork it.
Yeah, cork it. Yeah, in the can.
That looks familiar, Chris. What is that?
This would be Flying Monkeys Wonder Star. I just picked this up.
Is that any good? Because we just got that here.
I'm just trying it right now, and
it looks nice.
Right. It's citrusy, very citrusy on this one. It's a botanical. They're calling it a botanical lager.
Generic.
But on the side it says zippy tartness, psychedelic current twists, and far out waves of juniper and citrusy hops. Star of the blushing body of this clean botanical lager brews for fresh days and smiling nights.
I had that one the other night. I think Greg had it on Saturday. I really enjoyed it, just as like a take on a lager.
It is. It is. Yeah, it's exactly what I was going to say. It is a take on a lager.
Yeah, it is.
It's a citrusy lager, and it's not bad.
So, it's a beer with no style, really.
Yeah. Hazy lager. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about it because we just ran out of juicy ass, and then all of a sudden that shows up.
The can is very similar.
Yeah, well, it looks similar.
Nick, do yourself a favor.
Around, I'm like, oh, what is this? What?
Nick, do yourself a favor and go pick up a can of this, and we can still get this here, so we can do an analysis of it.
Well, that's one thing we could do, but it just showed up here, so I could get a can. I was kind of curious, and maybe if I could find if there's a place around here that still has a can of juicy ass, because that might be a bit more interesting.
Not at this stage.
Is juicy ass old now?
Well, if it's still hanging around and where you are, it's been there for a while, right? So
all right. I think it showed up while it was. I'd have to take a look at the can. I'm not even sure if there's one of the stores around me that still has it. Because it's one of those things like Life in the Clouds showed up and disappeared here. It's one of those things where it's popular. It'll show up here, it sells out because they don't bring enough of it in.
Life in the Clouds just showed up again. It was out for a while, and then it just came right back. And it was fucking 10 cases of it at the LCBO, and that's just crazy. What's Greg drinking?
I'm following the bastard theme, and I'm having a green bastard IPA.
Ooh, now how is that?
Based on first sip, it's not bad. Nothing special, but it's not bad.
Is it green though?
No, it's not. It's Regular beer color.
It can be green, but in a metaphorical way. Come on.
Indeed. Indeed.
Fun.
I'm actually drinking a Transylvania triple now
Ooh, fun.
You and your triples.
from Lexington. Yeah.
Nice.
Why not follow up a strong ale with a Belgian triple?
Yeah,
That'll be fun. I have to go to work in the morning. Yeah.
yeah. Who needs to go to work? Fuck that.
Fuck work.
It wasn't enough. I'm going to
Yeah, anyway.
right now.
I am drinking something from a new brewery in New Brunswick called Holy Whale.
Wow.
I'm looking at Medusa's Milk Stout, 5.6 ABV.
It's a big can. Is that a crowler?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it looks
crowler.
like crowd.
Like I drove through. It's from a place called Alma, New Brunswick. It's near Funny National Park, which is like an hour and a half from here. So, but I was driving through there over the weekend and decided to stop in because I'm like, hey, I haven't tried that brewery yet.
Like the
That's the one.
Pepto-Bismol fucking wrap.
Let's get the
Yeah,
Pepto
seriously.
Bismol wrap. At least it has a wrap. I bought a can of their triple and it's got nothing on the just a sticker.
That's even better, man. Because right in a can with like a scratchy fucking pen. That's what I'm talking about.
Basically, yeah, they got the name of the beer written on the side of the aluminum can, and it's got a little sticker on the side that says the brewery name.
Well, since I was the forgotten about man, Nick, thanks for nothing, asshole.
You're welcome.
I'm drinking a.
Nick really is a hateful human being sometimes.
He's just filled with hate and racism and sexism.
Such a bad movement.
Yeah, that's the
You're muted
best
him.
part right there.
Come on.
Anyways,
I am the law.
This is a contract brewer. This is All or Nothing Brew House. This is their Hoffenweiss. It's essentially a hoppy pale ale, or sorry, it's a hoppy wheat ale. There we go. It's all right. I've had it numerous times. I enjoy it quite a bit. So.
Do you get? Do you actually get in old timey fights though when you drink that?
They're not called fights. They're called fisticuffs.
No.
Get that shit straight.
Okay. Well, I will old timey fisticuff you now because of that. Good sir.
Yeah, we're gonna have some old timey fisticuffs.
Good day, sir.
It's gonna turn into gay sex.
I love how like it just anything you're like, oh, someone's gonna do math right now. Gay sex.
It's gonna turn to gay sex. It always does.
Be like, oh, someone's buying groceries. Meh, you know,
great.
and
Gay sex.
Hey, cucumbers for the gay sex.
Hey, you gotta bag that shit, right?
someone's being elected president and hating everybody that's gay. Oh, gay sex.
Gay sex.
Sex. God.
Wow.
So, are there going to be any U.S. tariffs or any Canadian tariffs on U.S. beers, or was that commodity spared by our presidents and prime ministers?
Tariffs on the
Aluminum tariffs on the cans, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm just going to see General Lee shooting over the border, like jumping rivers, like bringing beer over there, like bootleg style. And we'll have some kind of like weird, like
The one socially acceptable use of the Confederate flag on top of a car.
Well, we'll have General Lee jumping the gorges because they're all gorges that like separate our like that our top hat from you guys, and like we'll be jumping General Lee's across there with like fucking Trillium Treehouse, and then you guys are gonna pack shit up. And and here's the thing: you think I was gonna say a moose, but I'm gonna say White Walkers are just gonna come down this way,
Yes.
and
Yes.
just drop off all the good stuff.
We're
Icebox because it makes sense, you know, icebox.
just going to load them up into catapults and fling them over.
Trebuchet.
You make it
very
sound
much.
like Canada's security
Yeah, what,
risk.
the fucking catapult. Trebuchet. Come on
A
now,
trebuchet.
man.
There we go.
Yeah,
Canada's a
no,
security risk because
distinctly
winter's
two different means of shooting shit into places. Much more powerful, much more effective. Trebuchet.
But Nick, you guys in Canada, you are on the list now. It's a security threat.
Yeah, I saw that. We're security threats because winter's coming. Look at the White Walkers are coming down through their Yukon. Fuck. Can't believe that shit. That is terrible.
Overnight, Kim became a good guy. Trudeau's been the bad. So.
I know, right?
God. Trudeau's now. Yeah, right.
Call me like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, hey, you, who starve your people and are testing nuclear weapons. Let's be friends, asshole. You're my best friend. Your hair is bad, almost as bad as mine. Let's be friends.
He's actually a very smart, very intelligent guy.
Are we going politics on Nick's channel tonight?
Yeah. No wonder Paul's not here.
I like, dude, on my podcast, I made a joke once. I didn't even make a joke. I started to say, it's like if Trump said, and I literally went like that. Trump said, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking say it, and that's all I said. And then in like the ratings and iTunes, it said, keep your politics out of the fucking podcast.
Oh my!
You know what I mean? Like literally, I didn't even make a joke. I was like, it's like if Trump said. I could have said it. It was like if Trump said everything's the best and he's the best ever. Like I didn't even like continue the joke. And then someone's like, "Fucking, negative stars. Negative stars. You suck." You know what I mean? I'm like, I didn't even say anything, dude. I caught myself. I was proud of myself on that one.
You said the words.
It's like everybody's lost their minds.
Becoming like man.
People have lost their minds. I think we're better off just all moving to Iceland.
It's like if Stone put out a beer that was like super arrogant and they said everybody loved it, but nobody loved it. It's like that crazy. Who would do that? It's huge.
Went out of 8, liked it, and I'm that guy.
You're that friend that we all know now. That beer is shit.
Hey, you guys.
I know someone who knows someone.
Oh god.
Here's a picture of him. Here's his channel.
I just thought this was funny. This is something Guy just shared on Facebook. It's country music is farm emo. Change my name. Anyway, farm emo.
I don't even listen to country music, but I think that's a very, very accurate description. 100%.
Oh god, country music has gone so downhill the last 20 years. Like it's not even funny anymore. Really?
Country music has gone downhill since inception.
I was gonna say last 20.
Now I get a point.
No. And like I'm trying to exclude stuff because, like, honestly, dude, I played a butt ton of like Patsy Cline at my wedding. I played a butt ton of like some fucking Johnny Cash. I don't consider that country, but people will. So I can get a little bit of country in there, a little bit of
Johnny like a split between country, what we consider country, and folk.
But that's like that. Everything else is just like, god damn, it's like talentless rap is what it is. Like at least with hip hop, you have like. What I mean? People giving a shit, you know what I mean? And like saying things, whereas country's like, you know what I mean? Just nothing.
All right,
there's definitely quality rap out there. But
no, there's no quality rap in the whole world. There's quality hip hop. There's a difference.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Rap versus hip hop.
No difference. There's no quality rap. There's quality hip hop.
We're getting more heated discussion over this in politics. This is a good start.
No, because it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like rap, it's just like, hey, look at all the shit I have. I have 19 diamonds, and hip hop's about like fucking life and things and stuff. KRS-One versus fucking, you know what I mean? Everybody else. That's what it's all about.
Hip hop's a conscious movement, so
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
It's conscious in some of the rap songs today.
You offended our British friend. What's wrong with you guys?
He felt excluded.
He's been around for Trump, but he left with the country and hip hop.
He left when he started talking about country music and rap.
Yeah. Rap offended him, not Patsy Cline or fucking George Strait. No.
George Strait or Hank Williams.
We have a few comments. Drunken One, he's drinking a homebrewed strong Scotch ale at 10.3%.
Lee's here.
It's like Bellhaven Wee Heavy. Earth
nice.
Says that sounds tasty. And Basement Beer, Massive Beer Reviews is responsible for tariffs on Canadian maple bourbon beers. Because you want them all.
Like I give a shit.
Well, that's that maple syrup tariff. I wonder if the maple syrup tariff is going to drive up the price of CBS.
I think you're assuming maple syrup is involved in CBS. That's the worst part. Not maple syrup extract, like chemical flavoring or something like that.
Oh God!
Well, one of the tariffs for the U.S. is that was on pork because we get pork from Mexico, which I didn't realize we got that much pork from Mexico to really even think about. Like, what's wrong with our pigs? We get like 20% of our pork comes from Mexico.
Really?
And then I opened a pack of tuna fish yesterday. I made a Star-Kissed sandwich. I had no idea where the tuna came from Taiwan.
Yeah, well, here, like, I actually deal with importing and exporting stuff from the United States and Canada almost on a daily basis. That's like one of the parts of my job. Do you know what I mean? Like, I actually deal with that. So, like,
You're a smuggler.
Like the tariffs, when you're talking about like aluminum tariffs and you talk about like cans and all that stuff, that's actually not going to affect the tariffs that much as far as like beer goes. It's more the actual like metal and material that brewers use in order to function their brewery. It's going to affect them more than the actual like cans and shit like that and stuff like that. So when you look at tariffs and you look at like the tax you're going to pay on like a booze or a brandy or a material going in and out, more times than sorry, it's going to be bigger than what you think it is. It's going to be something beyond like thinking aluminum is a can and that's going to affect our lives. No, it's more like aluminum's a bigger thing that people use down the line that's going to affect the prices. It all goes to pennies and cents, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said at work sometimes, I'm like, they're like, okay, don't send this thing today, send it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Based off of like tariffs and taxes and the way shit fluctuates. So it's crazy.
That is crazy.
And I want to say, welcome aboard, Lee. How are you doing tonight?
Shut up.
Lee's been drinking.
The butthurt is strong with this one.
I saw the avatar. I'm like, who the hell is that?
That is a straight fire avatar right there.
I just want to see Lee start talking, so we have that displayed front and center.
That's just fantastic.
Not sure what you're talking about.
What are you drinking, Lee?
Water right now.
What were you drinking before?
Some of those beers from the jerk ass Red Racer Across Canada pack, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah.
Is it worth the $36?
Hell no.
Nah, all right.
All it is an expose on how Canada needs to step its fucking game up as far as brewing goes.
I've always been disappointed by their mix pack. I know their Red Racer IPA is a pretty solid product, and they make a couple other good ones, but those mix pack always are kind of have shit beers in them.
Yeah, I don't think Red Racer or Central City has much to do with this pack, other than, hey, come brew at our brewery. Other than that, yeah. So it's more on the shitty breweries and their shitty additions to the pack than anything else.
Now, is that what where like two breweries come together and they make one beer, like it's a collaboration beer?
They're calling it a collaboration, but I don't know how much Central City had to do with the making of any of these beers. Again, like I said, I think it's more like, hey, come to our brewery and brew a beer and we'll distribute it across Canada more than anything else, it seems like. Because if they collaborated, then they didn't do a lot of brainstorming on a lot of these things. Let's put it that way.
Right.
The only reason I'm kind of curious about picking up that pack is because I'm wondering, like, how did the beers from Trailway and Two Crows turn out? But I mean, that's a lot of money to pay for that fucking pack.
The Trailway and the Two Crows were both pretty good, I will say. But then there was this all kind of like, it's really heavy on like, here's our soured IPA, and here's our pomegranate IPA, and here's our cherry IPA, and here's our bullshit white IPA, and like, wow, that's really exciting.
Really branch out.
I had the extra money, so I figured why not just splurge and try it.
Spend that instead of spending it on whiskey.
I've got plenty of whiskey. I don't need to buy any more.
I think it's the hookers and blow that he's trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Especially
Hookers
around
and blow
here.
are
Have you seen the
expensive.
hookers around Nova Scotia?
You got to be careful with those Ken Phil hookers. You know that.
See, what you want to do here's economics 101. You want to find some hookers that still have some leftover blow from the last client. That way you don't pay separately for the blow. You just pay for the hooker and snort whatever's left off of her. And usually that's enough.
I think there's like two. I think there's like two hookers in the valley, and they're constantly busy.
The thing that one of the biggest things in the world that warms every single nook and cranny and cockle of my heart is that Greg assumes that a crack whore hooker is going to share leftover Coke. Like honestly, like that's like honestly, I'm just like he's such a bright spirit that he thinks.
Listen,
Well,
Matt,
Oh
I
my
appreciate
God.
where you're coming from, but here's the thing: there are certain areas of the girl's body that she can't necessarily snort herself. So those are the areas you want to look into, those nooks and crannies that it's not easy for her to actually get herself.
you're really off.
Clue right now. That's not coke, dude. That's,
Yeah, yeah,
it's fungus among us.
yeah. She says ashy as fuck. You're really off base. Like you seem to have this idea that she's been visited by like the three ghosts of Christmas past and future or something. You know,
Most
like
of Christmas blow.
the pimp of Christmas past or something. You know, like.
Listen, I don't understand how drugs work. Okay, all I know is drugs are bad, and you're not supposed to do them.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past, motherfucker. I'm gonna slap that bitch up if she don't have my money.
I was just playing South Park: The Fractured Butthole before I got on this thing. Yeah, it's. I recommend that game.
Thanks for the non sequitur. That's good stuff.
There you go.
Jamie commented.
I just wanted to throw that at the.
What's Jamie saying?
No, in our Facebook chat, he said, "Fucking that Lee's avatar will never be not funny."
No, it's true.
I don't know why you guys are laughing at a tragedy.
I feel like we should tell a story behind the Avatar. Just makes
See,
Dave.
See, because my I have a feel I know which avatar he has, but because my my Hangouts is stupid because it's on an Apple product, I just have Lee in his cartoon form in his mariachi mask doing a cheers thing.
Or mariachi mask.
No, it's the whole the double take thing. Looking at Dave.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that's what it was, and frankly, that was an awesome picture, but. Sadly, I don't see it on the Hangout. I just see the luchador mask.
Side note: when Chris has a lung full of vape, he sounds like Buffalo Bill when he wants to say something. He's like,
It's so true. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, my Kylo Ren impersonation.
Oh yeah, was she a big fat lady?
Yeah, he sounds
She a big fat woman.
I really like Dave's boobs. They're fantastic.
I mean, let's be 100% honest here. I mean, Dave's looking good there. You put a paper bag over his head, you'd fuck that.
All right, that's just. I think we're going a little bit overboard here. I don't want anyone to talk about it anymore.
It's like 20 to 10, Greg.
That's all right. I'm still good to go. I'm only on beer number 3 today, mister.
Oh, yeah. I know you're not intoxicated.
You don't even hit that level yet.
No, he's an asshole anyway.
But usually, the conversation sort of builds up to that crescendo, and then it all falls apart. It doesn't usually fall apart right at the beginning, right?
Hey, Nick can vouch that I'm an asshole first thing in the morning when I'm stone cold sober.
It's true. It's true. First thing I think you gave me in the morning when I woke up was a finger, just like this.
That's true. And then I knocked on your door. I'm like, Nick, get the fuck out of bed. I got breakfast for you.
Okay, so that all.
No, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah, it was.
You were sharing a bed. You woke up in the morning. He stuck his finger up your asshole.
Oh, see, now you have to make that awkward.
No, I gave Nick his own bed. I had to share with my wife, which kind of sucked. But I was kind of hoping Nick would just sleep with my wife and I could have my own bed to myself because I'd get a better sleep that way.
Yeah, Agnes didn't want to do that.
Such wasn't the case.
What are you talking about? Agnes wanted to. You turned her down.
I didn't say anything. I was trying. We went back after the fest. We went back to your place and they had more beer.
That's true. We did. I'm actually very disappointed because I never realized you never had Utopia, Nick. Because I had a little bit left. I would have shared some with you.
Yeah, you were saying that. It's like I had said that was Utopia left, and I'm like, while we're driving to the airport, I'm like, what? Fuck you!
I didn't know.
That's awesome.
Dude, I didn't know that you have never had it before. I would have totally shared it.
I've never had it before. I've never had it before.
Then Nick cried real man tears that day.
You're not missing much. It's not that good.
They're like super salty tears.
Super salty, sort of like Sam Adams triple block.
They're like alligator tears.
it's not that good, you really shouldn't have brought it up in the first place, don't you
That's what
think?
she
Yeah,
said.
Sam Adams' Utopia is just fantastic. That's all.
I have to compensate for my small penis, so here's my really expensive beer. Also, did I tell you guys I drive a Camaro? Again, small penis.
Yeah. What was that? What was that one that you sent the thumbnail that had Greg's car in it?
Yeah.
Gotta find this.
The Beer Patrol was awesome. Going up juicy IPA. Do you see the thumbnail today? PA Brew News Review News.
I'm looking for the thumbnail. I just saw the
Blank
thumbnail.
stares.
I added your new thumbnail to the hangout or through the beer analysis.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Trying to find where I downloaded it to.
Yeah, Chris made some pretty good avatars.
All right, well, Nick was asking me a while ago. Oh, he asked me a while ago to do a bunch of thumbnails, and I'm gonna catch up, so I'm gonna work on those.
Yeah, because some of those video reviews had my face on them. And you don't want my face on your video review. Show your beer analysis.
Pretty much. Well, there's the one from tonight.
The PA Brew News Reviews News.
Oh, nice.
There you go. There's the one that's got the Beer Patrol and Chasing Graham.
That's hilarious. Wee
Woo! Beer Patrol, Beer Patrol, woo! It's the Beer Patrol. I'm gonna bully that. I'm gonna bully that man into wearing a uniform.
I'm gonna find him a T-shirt that looks like a cop uniform.
This is one of my favorites because it's copyrighted.
That's right. We don't want Maxwell.
We don't want the copyright strike.
That one was fun to do.
Oh.
Fuck malt liquor.
This is one of the first. This is one of the first thumbnails you made. Who had had the tripod on it.
Well, there's no bleach in there. That's true.
What's with the no bleach?
Because it's a wheat.
Chris Peters.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You thought the wheat beers or wit beers are made with bleached wit.
What an idiot!
I'll see if Jamie can post the one gift that I did when I took the sip of bleach and then I had the ambulance right after it, and I'll post it up here. I'll show you guys.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
Actually, Sexton, are you working on Saturday?
No, I'm off. Why is that?
I might have a few hours to kill. You and I should meet in a brewery somewhere and
Oh
some beer reviews or something.
Oh, God.
I do like that idea. This
You're
weekend,
gonna do reviews on whose channel?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Plus, I hope no cops are watching because I'm actually driving. So
He's gonna give you a ride.
All the rattlers.
He's gonna get and pick you up and give you a lift in a real sports car.
Right? Yeah, no, my wife would push me aside and jump in because she loves sports cars. So
hey, I'll take your
Greg's
wife.
gonna get laid.
yeah, no,
Well, I'll probably get laid, but no, probably not with his wife.
just not fun.
I mean, not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with your wife. I just don't think she's into me.
Or rather, you're into her. Yeah.
Well, I'm into everyone with a vagina. So let's be honest here.
She may actually be watching right now.
Oh, sorry.
Hi there, Mrs. Sexton, who I don't remember your first name.
She's
Hi, Mrs.
watching
Sexton.
early, that's on her.
Yeah, that's true. A bunch of social miscreants.
Yeah, I tell my wife if you ever watch these things, my wife would never watch these things in a million years. But if you watch these things, that's on you.
I don't think anyone made a bad impression on her, so
Okay.
that's good.
She's cool.
She seemed nice, yeah. Well, I mean, with Agnes though, she already knows what to expect from the rest of us, and she's already married to the worst of us.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about the worst of us. Was Paul's not here anymore, but
Yeah.
But to circle back, this is I don't get a lot of weekends off. They're usually like family time and shit like that with my young ones. So I am busy this weekend, especially with Father's Day. So
Everyone's turning me down.
yeah,
I'm just gonna have to drink alone in my car like a healthy person.
right? Let's try not to swerve too much.
In the garage with the engine running.
In case there's any cops watching, this is satire. It's not actually gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Here's something you can actually plan. Bench Brewing. Sorry, American friends. You have no idea who Bench Brewing is. They're actually opening up on the 28th of June.
Bench Brewing.
I'm not gonna be up there on the 28th
where
of
were
June.
Where were they contract brewing before?
I don't know, to be completely honest, whether or not they were brewing out of because their facility is up and running. They're just doing construction on like their tap room and all that shit. So
okay, I know I've had something from them before. Chad got me something from them.
Yeah, they have a lot of money behind them, so it's like one of those ones. They were, I'm pretty sure they were contract brewing for the first part. Then they got the brewery opening. I'm pretty sure they were brewing out of there, but now the actual brewery is going to be open. So
you pretty much have to have a lot of money behind it to be in it now.
well, they're going balls to the wall too. Like they're all over the place.
I see that Craig finally got over your offensive comments. Whoever it was that scared him off. Craig's back. Hey, Craig.
Just done a review and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good beer.
Right.
What do you got now?
Anything new yet?
It's a beer from Magic Rock. It's the Neo Human Cannibal. It's a New England style IPA, 9.2%.
Magic Box. Is that like a Genesis reference or something?
Magic Rock, yeah.
Oh, Magic Rock. Oh, it's like musical box. What am I thinking?
Yeah, it's one of their kind of new releases. They've got like 3 other versions of this beer. They've got a core range beer. Called Cannibal. Other ones.
My God.
Yeah, and they've got Human Cannibal and they've got Unhuman Cannibal. So yeah, so load of balls, really. but yeah, this is it's really. Take
your word
nice.
for it.
I love how some like random area of the U.S. To us in North America it makes sense. New England style IPA. To someone across the pond in like Europe, it's like it has no relevance whatsoever. Like it'd be like someone calling it's like a Liverpool ale. Like all of a sudden the Liverpool ale is huge in North America. Like why? You know what I mean? Like
get the Liverpool ale up there,
right? It's like
you ever had a Liverpool ale?
There's like
but no, this is what they're all going for. It's what people want,
right?
Gotta give the people what they want.
Some
random. I didn't realize Matt had left.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either. Of course, we're all getting.
He might have lost connection for all we know.
Oh yeah, he's a stick.
That's very true.
He's on satellite.
Dial-up.
He's on pace.
Gross. He's got that satellite connection where you get like 500 megabytes a day kind of thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, some of the rural areas around here in New Brunswick will have the connection where it's
late. Jesus
500 megabytes download or upload today, total data bandwidth. And once you go over that, it goes to dial-up speeds.
Are you serious?
I saw a thing last year and I didn't realize, but I guess some people in Vermont actually have dial-up still. Like, how the fuck does that happen?
How does that happen, Rod? I don't know.
Remember that fucking modem sound?
Yeah, and all the other people in Vermont actually think they're like mad scientists or something.
Hey, I have to troubleshoot fax machines, but yes, I've heard that sound before.
There's strange noises coming out of that there man's castle up on the mountain.
That man's castle.
How you doing, Lee? All right.
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Interesting photo.
Yeah, you're just talking to me, so it'll blow up on your screen, aren't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be like, fuck Lee, fuck him.
Well, I'm not looking. I'm just looking down now. Pouring my beer. It looks better.
No doubt.
Some things you shouldn't mess up.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Dr. Dave.
No.
I thought he got back on it. YouTube.
Yeah, he's got another. He's got a new channel.
I don't know.
Shame.
It's just under his regular name now, Dave Coulter.
I thought his regular name was Twat Muffler.
Twat
Well,
muffler. That's sexist, Nick.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh my God, it's just that photograph. It's just Jesus.
So I don't know why people keep making fun of this picture. This was a dire day. Like, this was the day Maria had her heart broken.
Oh.
You guys got to make a fun of it and make a joke out of it. It's pretty tragic.
Why do I feel like Maria is very easily replaceable by Robin LeBlanc?
Oh, dude.
You could just totally replace her and it'll be totally fine. Jay would be like, yeah. Let me get in on that lesbian butt.
It's true.
I'm not even touching that.
No, don't.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't touch that either.
I wouldn't touch
it. Neither is Robin, probably.
So anyway, the soccer game is on, right? So
wait, was Robin one of the?
Oh,
hey,
starts today.
How about that local sports team?
I do like segue there. It's quite good.
Well,
Should we talk about soccer? Maybe we might get like a 1,000 Brazilians like watching this.
I was gonna say, I love Brazil.
I haven't seen them
very smooth
in a while. They
Very smooth.
Sports, not the wax.
Oh,
I mean, Nick 250 Germans hitting this channel right now, right? Nick, you'd be good with that.
Starts today.
They're gonna think it's Shizer Chat 101.
Anything gets me closer to getting my monetization back.
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind.
I want $900 every 2 years.
This will get you back to submitted for approval. And you have to wait even longer.
Yeah. How about those? How about those Croats in their football?
Jeez. Yeah.
What are we? Oh, are we all concerned about how offensive we are to the Germans who started 2 world wars and killed all the Jews? Are we really worried about them?
They
who are now the leaders of the free world after Trump abdicated it.
Yeah, that tells you something. That's how sad the free world is right now. Yeah. They're the leaders, bunch of Nazis.
Yeah, really.
It's all Merkel to me.
God damn.
Wow.
Hey, but it's a safer world now because North Korea took all their nukes away.
Yeah,
we're all good.
Yeah, right.
Iran is still around.
I'll believe that when me shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
No, Kim Jong.
Nick, I've been into the bathroom after you've been there. It's all true.
Yeah, no, Kim Jong Fat has been shown the horrors of his ways, and he's going to start feeding his people, and everyone's going to be happy.
That's all good.
They don't even know
about
Trump.
And don't worry about that American they killed. It's all good.
Like Trump said, a lot of people have done bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all good, guy.
It's all good. Had their half brother assassinated or uncle or.
He sounds like
your manual, page 3 of the manual.
He sounds like a smart guy.
Yeah, it's like really like when you think about it, Kim Jong Un's the rest of his family weren't really nice people, so they kind of deserve it.
Yeah. He only was going by what he learned. That's what he learned growing up. That's all he was doing.
Yeah. I mean, and if
he's educated in Switzerland,
if off his nut, Dennis Rodman can vouch for a fucking short, fat little dictator who kills his own people, then that's good enough for me, man. Dennis Rodman, man, he used to play basketball.
He's an upstanding citizen.
I can't believe it took him until yesterday. I can't believe it took him till yesterday to start crying.
Yeah, well. I mean, he's got his tear ducts plugged up with so much jewelry and shit on his face.
Death and suppression is fine. I'll visit my buddy, but yeah, he meets Trump. I'm gonna start crying.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm playing the role of Forrest Gump, Dennis Rodman.
Jesus.
I'm not a smart man, but I could play basketball.
Yeah. Someday.
Dan, you got basketball legs.
On a Sunday.
Oh,
All right,
God.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave Ash in charge. Be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ashley Sexton, can I take off my shirt?
No, you may not.
Okay.
And of course, Jamie had to chime in as a response to my my comment about New England style IPAs. He was like, my response to Ash's NEPA comment would be a little city named Pilsen.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. You are a very smart individual.
shots fired.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Some nondescript
I'm assuming-
little town in Germany.
Yeah, I totally lost that whole conversation. So I'm just
Oh, no,
assuming
We
shots
all,
fired.
we all know Poland's gonna win the World Cup.
Is
Yeah.
Poland even in it?
Yeah.
I think they are.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
America's not in it, right? We're not in it this year.
No, not this
No.
this one. But you
US
you'll
is
be
in.
one.
Sorry, America. You're on the sidelines on this one.
Yeah.
Fuck, you better get that thing in a few years.
Italy's not in it. That's
Italy
hilarious.
not in it. Yeah, the Netherlands, Chile. Chile are pretty down.
Jesus. At my work, we have 2 Portuguese receptionists, both of them highly doable, I might say. And yeah, they're just.
Yeah,
they're
I've
just-
got. I like Portuguese.
Yeah,
So-
Portuguese. You know, they're a little hairy, but that's okay. Just work it out. And yeah, they're both fucking into the World Cup, and they're just like, we gotta watch every game, and we're gonna be very pissed off if they lose. I'm like, okay, so it's gonna
Well,
be like
Spain-
your period.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like a
Spain's,
period every time they lose.
well, Spain sat their manager today, so they got him.
Right? 2 days before it starts. Hey, you.
Well,
You who's running the
he's-
shit? You're fired.
Yeah,
Get the
because
fuck outta
he's
here.
going. He's been confirmed as a Real Madrid manager on Tuesday, and then he got sacked as manager of Spain on Wednesday. So,
Oh, is that what happened?
yeah. It's all fucked
Gotcha.
up.
Yeah.
You know what they're like. Temperamental.
But
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, the
Greg-
world-
oh, I'm sorry, Rod. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna just say, like, so what? Like, they just award continents now, like 2028 or whatever. It's like we're gonna get to North American continent. Like, they don't choose a country. Like, it's just
Yeah, it's free.
Mexico, America, and Canada. You guys sort it out.
But the thing is, though, what I mean, I haven't looked into it. Because normally the host nation automatically qualifies, but this is 3 nations. So how does that
Right.
work?
Well, they're also expanding from
Yeah,
36 to 48, right?
60.
Oh, whatever it is. Yeah, they're expanding quite a bit.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's going to be mad. But,
Well,
yeah.
Mexico would normally be in. The U.S. would normally be in. Canada can get the courtesy pass. I mean, like, fuck.
I don't
Qatar's
know.
gonna be
When you
there.
guys were friends, I would say okay, but I don't know now.
Well, Mexico is generally qualified every World Cup, generally.
We have a new comment. Matt DRP. Hey, I'll drinking a Parkway Porter from Folding Mountain Brewing.
So,
Now, is it actually called Folding Mountain, or is it like they're folding as in they're going out of business?
Is that in Canada?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. I'm sort of interested to find out.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
But yeah, so like the next World Cup is being held in Qatar under
I don't-
parentheses.
it's gonna be crazy.
There's no way that Qatar is ranked higher than Canada is in soccer. They have a population of nothing, probably.
I don't know. I mean, but the rankings are very kind of.
Wishy-washy.
Wait a minute, are we trying to say like they're on the label honest in this sport now? Because I remember
Right?
years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the lowest ranked team in this World Cup starts tomorrow is Russia. Funnily enough, and they're the hosts.
Come on, Russia can't be the lowest ranked.
They are. They're ranked 70.
Saudi Arabia, who they're playing, is ranked higher than they are.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
And so are Morocco.
I'm
Costa
surprised.
Rica. Yeah. There's some real kind of Egypt. I think Egypt is going to be interesting to watch. I think another team I'd look out for is Uruguay. I think they got.
You'll
some
usually
players.
get the slack in Russia. I mean, Putin finds out you're losing, forget
Yeah,
about it.
you're gonna get
I wouldn't
shot.
play. I wouldn't play for them.
You're gonna be put on a sub, and that sub is gonna be lost at sea.
I think that happened to the North Korea team like 15 years ago.
I know what happened with like Iraq when they lost when Saddam was in charge.
No, well, the players got back and they all disappeared after that.
Yeah,
They all just
did.
the plane landed. We just don't know where the players are.
No, seriously, they disappeared. They've never been seen again. Like because I think they got beat something stupid 8-0 or something in one game. That was it.
Oh, Matt clarified. It's in Canada, Alberta, between Jasper National Park and Hinton. Matt, I used to live in Calgary. I know the area well. So, yay, another Canadian brewery. Cheers.
What's in Hinton?
I didn't know.
I've been to Hinton before.
What are you drinking, Paul? Anything?
Bell's Too Hearted Ale.
Oh, I had one of those at lunch today.
Nice.
It's the
Rod's,
12-pack I bought the day that around when I started getting really sick that I never got a chance to drink, so I'm drinking it now.
No. Although that beer is a classic, I've never had it. Has that beer been stuck in time? Do you think, or?
Well, that one definitely hasn't changed since it's been out.
Yeah, I mean,
quite a while.
but I mean, from where beer's gone now.
It's just a nice. I don't know how to describe it. It's I hate to say Midwest Pale Ale or IPA or whatever, but it's a nice, just an Imperial American IPA, I guess you want to call it. I can't remember the ABV off the top of my head, 8 point something. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Cool.
Yeah,
That can look so small.
It is. It's a very tiny can. It's only 7% alcohol by volume, so just a regular old American IPA. It's a mainstay. You can say it's stuck in time. It's just the standard traditional IPA.
Cool. It looks like a 330ml.
It's the regular 12-ounce cans.
All right, okay.
What you can't tell on camera is that he's actually like 6'4". So
Yeah. Oh no, I know that. But,
yeah.
Big,
Paul actually is stupidly tall.
It looks really tiny in my hand.
And I'll say Paul's hair is surprisingly fantastic. It really makes you question your sexuality.
It does.
God. For Paul to start dropping tombstones.
Yep. I'm gonna drop some tombstones around. American Badass.
Oh man,
Fast and Furious. Fast and the fartest.
Fast and the fartiest. I was gonna ask Craig, does the Stone Berlin stuff, since it's from Germany, does it make you a little gassy now and again? Gassy?
Oh, fuck, man, that was terrible. Oh, I would have thought that, maybe not that in Berlin, but closer to Poland.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus,
they don't
that's
have
racist.
Poland. Yeah, I wasn't going there, but Nick went there.
Maybe
He always does.
maybe if they put their brewery location in like Belsen or Auschwitz or someplace.
I was going to say boo.
All right.
No.
Yeah, let's not make Auschwitz references on Nick's channel. He does not
please no. Please
Nick
stop
always
with it.
has to go there.
It's gone now. But
All right. I am taking a look at the negatives from the bottle share.
I thought that was samples there for a minute. I was like, I couldn't quite
Nick's
see
got a
what it
film
was.
camera.
Oh yeah.
Nick doing his camera stuff again.
Be interesting to see how they develop.
Yeah. Well, there's
Before I put it in the
there's pictures of
refrigerator.
Jamie on here. There's some of Paul too. Look, there was one Paul right there.
Is there any
There
of
you go.
Greg? Because Greg's pretty cool.
All I see
Yeah,
between us is
Unfortunately, yes, there is pictures of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. This is a dragon fruit, and this
That
is
is
the
a dragon
inside
fruit.
of a dragon fruit. Yeah.
Paul,
Anyone?
are you gonna?
This is the
are you
inside
gonna
of
eat
the
it?
anus of a dragon
Are
fruit.
you gonna eat it or have sex with it?
Oh, I'm gonna have sex with the kids. Ate the other half, but there's white versions that look like cookies. and
Okay,
cream ice
wow,
cream,
that
and-
was a bad sentence. You
And
don't
then
say
there
I'm
you
gonna
are.
have sex with and then kids is the next word.
Oh, you know what? That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
I'm just saying that's a faux pas.
Full Paul, you mean?
They're
There were
full
other
Paul.
words in
What?
there. You actually broke up the sentences there, Greg. You just heard some things that
Yeah,
I
that's
you
on
wanted to
Greg.
hear.
That's on Greg.
Really, it is.
No, Lee. No, Lee. You're just hiding him. You're like the Pope who hides the Catholic priests.
Well, I do feel responsible for Paul to some degree. So
Yeah, there you go.
I don't
Anyway,
think anybody should ever feel totally responsible.
Somebody's drinking. Oh my God, young Chris is drinking bleach. No, Chris, don't do it. Chris, don't do it. You son of a bitch. He's drinking bleach. Oh.
Does Greg have his shirt off again?
Yes.
Put your shirt back on, Greg.
Ashley Sexton was not a good person in charge. He let me.
I love how you called him young Chris there. Like that's only like a year old. That thing. Like no,
I know.
It's younger Chris.
Hilarious. Younger Chris by a year maybe. Too fucking funny.
Naive younger Chris.
All right, I'm drinking a from Big Robot Brewing that I think Nick left this here. It's the big extra big.
Yeah, let me know what that is. I still haven't drank my can of that yet.
Yeah.
October style lager.
One brilliant that last comment.
Hey, Chris, did you drink that bottle of Ruckus yet? Long Bay Ruckus.
No.
You want to do a duo review
later? Yeah, sure.
Well, not later today, but another time.
Yeah, for sure. I'll hold on to it.
Cool.
Hold on tightly.
Oh no! All right, everyone,
there goes beer tube.
All I heard when I came on was "hold on tightly."
Yeah.
Baby Yui's in the house.
The assassin is in.
How are you doing, you what?
I'm doing good.
There's the other man other than Nick that tried to film my wife in the shower.
Oh, probably true.
No, she just told me to hold the camera.
Well played, good sir.
Wow.
That was good.
Oh, this is tasty, Nick. You try this.
It's a Marzen from Nova Scotia.
So let's put you on the spot. What do you think of Stone's Arrogant Bastard Ale? What would you give it on a style and personal preference rating?
Sorry, tasty Nick.
Tasting Nick?
No, I said you were.
Nick.
I get Nick and York confused sometimes.
I would give Arrogant Bastard. It's probably been. What year is it?
What year is it?
It's probably been at least 10 years since I've had it, so I'd say 89 out of 100 hot garbage.
Well, we got you on the hot garbage, but 89 out of 100 is way above what we gave it.
Well, I'm giving that's on Darwin's scale, so
90% garbage.
98 out of 100. 98 out of 100 is terrible, so 89 is hot garbage, and then 70 out of 100 is kill yourself, and 60 out of 100 is progressively worse.
That's something you try and feed your grandma when you're trying to get her inheritance.
What?
You can think about what I said and interpret it and figure it out, dude.
That's what you give your grandma when you're trying to kill her to get the
exactly.
All my grandparents are dead. Thanks for the reminder.
So,
well,
Greg, how did you pay for that Camaro again?
I have to be an asshole.
What did I pay for?
The Camaro?
I did a lot of things I'm not terribly proud of, but you'd be surprised how much money Nick has.
Oh, okay.
What?
Greg Bigelow, male gigolo.
That's right.
That's a movie I never want to see.
But you'll watch it anyway, and you'll be on. They must be destroyed on site.
No, there's some things even we won't touch on the podcast. I'm sorry.
We have some kind of standards.
Daniel Harper will watch it.
It's the Flesh Gordon prequel, actually.
Oh yeah.
Even lower production values.
Yeah.
Even lower standards, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the whole theme of his movies, the low standards. So
now,
good low standards.
I'll be honest.
No standards.
No standards, because standards don't get you laid. Standards are cock blockers.
I 100%. I 100% agree with Paul. You're like, hey, this chick has this wrong with her. This chick has this wrong with her. Well, you're not sticking your penis in her vagina, are you?
All those chicks have holes.
So many opportunities.
Yeah.
On one body.
If you can't find a hole, cut one.
Fine.
Also, marriage is a big cock block too. Don't do that.
It's been working out well for you, I've heard, but other times I agree.
It's been working out well for me because I'm a particularly devious individual.
True.
I was just,
sexually deviant.
Yeah.
Most people can't work the way I do.
Most people don't want to work the way you do.
From the shadows.
You take the shaft, is what you're trying to tell me?
You know what? Like my wife and I were actually talking about bisexuality not like a couple days ago, and I was telling her, I'm like literally, I wish I could be bisexual because that would literally give me double the amount of potential partners I could have. But I just don't like the dick. I mean, Nick notwithstanding, I just don't like the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to be very obsessed by the size of my penis.
Yeah.
Even though you'll never see it.
I'm very impressed by the size of your penis.
Yeah. Right now, I feel like a lovely relationship is falling apart in front of our eyes between.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why Nick hangs and try to tease Greg here live on the air of all things.
Oh,
it's not a way to treat a friend.
Nick doesn't tease. Nick just fucking grows it and shows it.
Jesus.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Well, that's in you.
He's just like, what? Your sphincter cavity can't handle it?
Soon to be in you.
Soon to be in you. Soon to be on you.
Innuated.
Slapping your face.
Why am I here?
Well,
I don't give a fuck if I split your rib cage. I'm Nick.
Because Ewart wants to sit down and hang with adults and have
Ewart's
adult
fucking weird.
We're doing a lot of hanging right now. Yeah, it's hanging all out.
Bowls on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the table. Put it all up on the table.
Roll up.
I can't hit the bottom of a tuna can, but I can blow the sides off of a coffee can.
What the fuck?
No idea. I don't know.
Did anyone read Jamie's comment where they said Nick is going all 1 hour photo on us all?
Yeah. Picture.
It's funny Jamie says that right now while I'm editing this.
Good Lord.
Is that mayonnaise on his
bisexual? Yeah.
Ed Helms?
He's probably Dustin.
You're zooming in.
That's Fred Helms.
No, that's famous actor Glenn Ford.
Isn't that the lead singer of My Mother Earth?
Could be that too.
Edwin?
Yeah, I think he's Edwin. I think really this one dude has had he's an immortal and has had numerous sort of life identities. He's just changed around like Highlander or something along those lines.
Yeah, it could be only one.
Jamie does look like one of those like vampire gang leaders on like a YTV sitcom. Or
you can see Jamie hang out in parking lots wearing trench coats and having sword fights with other dudes who wear trench coats. And
I see Jamie being a big LARPer.
that's the thing. That's how he fools you. You think he's LARPing until he cuts some dude's head off.
And then fucking lightning starts shooting out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning bolt.
And then Queen starts playing,
Yeah. I am immortal. I have the loving son of kings. Yeah.
I thought Jamie was the lead singer of the Headstones.
That too. That too, man.
No. That's Hugh Dillon, famous
I think
singer and actor.
I think we might have uncovered something that's going to get us all killed.
Oh, the link through time? Once you discover it, actually kill you off?
Like he's a different person through every generation, and then he gets just mysteriously disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's Jamie in the 1990s.
Like Hugh Dillon kicked the heroin habit and stopped being cool, and then all of a sudden he switched identities.
Yeah, because he wasn't aging with the rest of his band, so they had to break up.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Hugh Dillon, I'm sure Lee, you've seen the Hardcore Logo.
Yep.
Big fan of that movie?
I like that movie, yeah.
Yeah, so do I. It's a great ending.
It's a happy ending.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's very happy.
Actually, I have that on VHS somewhere. Oh, I
had that on VHS at one point.
I should try. I haven't watched it. Well, obviously, it's been 20 years, so I should try watching it again somewhere. I'm sure it's on Netflix or YouTube or something. Probably YouTube.
Probably.
Jesus.
Sorry.
That Metamucil goes down thick. He's got to really gulp it down.
I had to chew that shit.
The trouble is you can't see what you're doing, so that's kind of like, you know.
Metamucil of an Ovaltine chaser.
Mm-hmm.
Ovaltine.
Actually, I'm just washing down the Liquid Arts fucking pulp mess. What is that from Collective Arts? You guys have that? You guys have that, right?
Which one's that?
The Liquid Arts, the one that's like fucking
orange. The Liquid Arts Fest?
Yeah, I loved it, but you hated it, didn't you?
I don't like it at all.
It's
ridiculous.
It's just kind of
It's just straight up juice.
Yeah. No, it's not. I know it's even too pulpy for juice that I like. It
doesn't.
I like non-pulp juice.
It's too.
No
it's
pulp.
It's the opposite of what Paul would say. It's too thick.
What?
Too thick.
Too thick.
It's too thick.
You can't handle it. It's too thick, he says.
It's too
thick.
It's like Nick. Too much girth.
All right, so full disclaimer.
Yeah.
Full disclaimer, everyone has different palates, and yours has a different palate than everyone else who enjoyed that beer. But
yeah. I'll tell you what, like
baby
beer,
palates would love it.
With beer and women, there's never too thick. I'm just saying.
It's like Pablum. The baby palates would love it.
Baby palates love the thickness.
Oh yeah, it's like applesauce.
Yeah, baby food.
It's mango sauce.
On the tonsils, baby.
It is mango sauce and passion fruit sauce.
You know, they can handle a can of it because they're going to get half of it on their bib anyway. So
well, that's what it's going to end up being pretty soon anyway.
To
so you better get used to it. Ewart. Adjust your palate.
I'm not ready.
Yeah. No one ever is, but they always end up there, don't they?
I know.
I still gotta watch it too. I haven't watched it yet.
I've got the Night of the Living Dead playing as a comfort blanket just in case someone offends me.
You can't offend the offensive.
No.
So, Paul, when Jehovah's Witnesses trek their way down to your place, what do you say to them when they get to the door?
Yeah, that's definitely
relevant.
Irrelevant.
They go to Paul's place. They have to be freaking.
It's relevant for a segue.
He ties them up, use them for human sacrifice.
The one time we actually had, two times happened that I can remember. The one time they came, I just got done doing a photo shoot for a music video that I was doing anyway, and I saw him coming. So I was like, all right, this is going to happen. So at the time, I was married at the time. So I put my wife's bra on. And I had black metal paint and blood all over me. And I had leather pants and, just a bra on. And I put devil horns on. And I opened the door and I'm like, what do you want? Ah! And I was screaming at them. And they're like, ah! And they were running down my driveway. And I'm running back to them like, come back here! What do you want from me? And I'm just, it was funny. And then they're just running. That was pretty good. I wish I had that was before the everyone had a smartphone, or I would have filmed it. And then the next time they came, they haven't come to this house. This was the old house I was in. And it was more just like, hey, we want to talk to you about real. I'm like, really? And my friend was standing there, and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Give me some of that. Yeah. Like, yeah, let me tell. Come on in now. Let's talk about this. Yeah, I was really super dumbly excited, and he's just laughing his ass off, and they're not getting the whole joke, and it was pretty good. No, I don't get bothered by religious people too often. That was the only 2 times I've ever think I've been hassled at my house.
It doesn't bother me.
Is it possible because of the heads of your victims that are staying at the end of your driveway? Maybe actually deterring these people.
Yeah, the old Fred Tepes.
Now it's actually interesting that you brought this up because there was no confirmation who these people were, but they came to my door about 4 days ago. And I came basically standing there like, half in a blanket, naked.
And you're still in the basement.
And I'm like,
and then it dropped. Dropped.
Yeah. I was in the middle of having a really bad flu symptom, thing going on, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you don't look so good. I said, I have the flu. And they're, we'll come back later. I'm like, good. And I just shut the door. And I never knew who the fuck they were. I have no idea. It could have been Ed McMahon and his sweepstakes. I have fucking no idea. But they were just like, we'll come back later. Good. Fucking slammed the door on them, and I went back to bed. So I don't know who they were.
I had the Mormons show up once, and I immediately just quoted one of my favorite movies, The Stoned Age. They came to the door, and I was like, "Oh, you two must be looking for the homo sponge bath party. That's 2 doors down." And then I shut the door in their face.
Yeah. It's the Mormons that are fun because I know about all you guys in your kinky underwear. I know about your stuff. I know about your things, and they get all excited. They get all worked up. They don't know what to say.
That's the funniest thing because there's a big Jehovah's Witness contingent in my town as well, or at least in the Valley region, and all the gossip around them are all like, basically because they're so secretive and like separated off from everybody else in the community, that all the gossip around them that I always hear is like all these people just speculating. Oh yeah, they have these dirty sex parties. Like they're always fucking all the time.
That's true. I'm in.
Sex parties.
Yeah.
And I was kind of intrigued because there used to be this gang of Jehovah's Witnesses who'd show up around our place, and one of them was this like foxy redhead who used to wear this like nice brown leather jacket. She was like really sweet.
Yeah. I was just in my grocery store today getting some groceries, and I'm like, oh, that redhead is hot. Okay, Lee would like that. Oh yeah, shit would be going down right now. Gang rape.
One time, I remember the Jehovah's Witness showed up to the house, and they encountered my father. And my father was one of those people who would engage them and like actually talk to them about their shit. And so, and they did this. And this is the thing I really hate about the Jehovah's Witnesses. Like they'll bring their fucking kids to your door and guilt you into answering the door, right? Because, oh, sweet little innocent kids, and they'll have the kids with their scripts or whatever. So, one little girl asked my dad, "Do you know why you die?" And it's supposed to lead into, "Oh, Jesus has a plan for you," and all this other bullshit. My dad goes, "Yeah, I know why you die. Free radicals."
Oh, that is the best fucking answer ever.
That's pretty good.
He'd just confuse them. He'd just throw it back in their faces and confuse them to the point where they'd have to leave because they'd have no comebacks. So.
Why do you die? Because God hates us all.
It's funny. We actually have a few Jehovah's Witnesses at my work, and I actually know one girl who I 100% know is into me, but I'm just like, there's just literally nothing going to happen there because her being into me means she wants to like get married and like in like a Jehovah's ceremony.
You'd be surprised
nothing would happen though because it's Greg
being married. I mean.
Yeah, look, she's into a married guy. That just means she wants you into her, if you know what I mean.
There's no other thing. She's married in the sense that I know she has a crush on me because I know the signs enough to know she does. But I'm just like, there's just nothing gonna happen there. It's just like because I'd be like, Greg, yeah, do you? And she'd be like, no.
Come on, Greg.
I want you to marry me with Jesus.
She's a modern woman. She pretends to believe in the dogma, but she's smart. She's got it down. She's like, there's no way I'm one of the supposed 1,400 or whatever is supposed to go to God's kingdom. That bus has gone by.
Unfortunately,
this is a chick. This is a chick. Greg in my pussy right now.
The other thing you have to tell her is you don't ever have to get married if you only do anal, so you're good.
Well, that part is true, but this is a chick that gets offended by swearing, so I really don't think there's any future in this.
Well, just say butt then.
Wait a minute. Yeah, with you, if she doesn't like swearing, she's fucked.
Yeah, literally, she's fucked.
You just tone it down. Oh, fudge me, baby. Fudge me. Just fudge me.
I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to put my no-nose in your brown starfish. And we're going to have a good time.
Duck me. Duck me. Duck me.
I'm just going to put my finger in your rusty wagon wheel.
Oh, God. Brown starfish.
Brown
What
starfish.
the duck is going on?
What the duck? What the duck?
Starfish.
Star anus.
Always
Can't tongue puncher in the fart box, huh?
Boy, I'd like to slip it in that turd cutter.
Yeah, I'll put it in your star knees.
The star knees.
Wasn't that a pickle? Probably a banana too.
Anal artist.
Anal artist.
I have that for you. It's amazing.
Nice.
Now that's a palate cleanser.
You enjoying that yogurt pot, Chris?
It's not yogurt. Is that dill pickle dip?
Yogurt slinger.
No, I need that.
I need dip.
How's the extra big ass beer?
Ooh.
I like the Marzen style. I really do.
What about the regular big
It
ass
pairs.
beer?
It pairs good with food. This is why I had decided to eat while it was.
That's why the Germans made it.
And food goods with pear.
Jawohl.
It's when they're not, marching lines of people into showers. Or
Okay.
No. They convince other people to march them in for them. So come on, be sensible.
Okay, what was I thinking?
I just want to say I do not want any more jokes like that on this channel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't see any of them, you hear them. That's how that works.
Oh, fuck. I think you want to take me down. Okay, stop.
Word pictures.
Word.
Let's get this chat back on the right track.
Okay,
Right
bang Greg.
Yeah. We went off the.
Well, who's banging? Who's banging Greg? I wish to know.
Banging Greg.
What you?
Yeah.
Hey,
What you drink?
I'm going to jump off the train. I'll catch you guys later.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
have
terrible.
sights to show you.
Abandoned ship.
Oh,
you guys have a good
okay.
night. Thanks again for having me on.
There you go.
All right, see you, Rod.
Yeah.
Here's one of the.
Bye,
first
Roger.
pictures. See you, Rod. All right, so there's one of the first pictures in the bottle share. And of course, I got pictures of Jamie too, but they're a little blurry.
He's straight up a serial killer, man.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. This was Ted Bundy 5 years ago.
Just take a look at the eyes. Don't they say like you're dead, or your entrails will be slung from a clothesline in his basement?
Everyone thought he was quiet and nice.
That's why. Yeah, I know, and that's why he said he calls himself the Basement Beer Reviews, because he's got the clothesline in his basement where your entrails are about to be hung from.
No, in the basement is where he's got that big incinerator furnace, just like the Burbs.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Walter.
Speaking of being incinerated in somebody's basement.
Yeah, look, that's Greg. Hi, Greg.
It's like he looks like he's like a retarded Forrest Gump.
Oh, here you go.
I was a run in my mouth.
It's gonna be so weird when a retarded Forrest Gump has sex with Uritz's wife.
That will be weird. You should wife swap. It'd be fucking fantastic.
Nah, I don't think my wife would be up for that.
I think both people would get the short end of the stick, though.
Oh yeah,
sure, it's weird.
Both ladies would be disappointed in that situation.
Yeah, both ladies would lose. It'd be amazing.
They become a nice lesbian couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they could become a nice
gay couple.
Bareback couple.
As
they
say, turn around is fair play.
Well, there you go. Butt sex.
You say reach around was fair play?
Turn about, turn around.
Oh my God, Nick, you're disgusting.
Something like that.
We're still offline, Nick. What are people gonna say when they watch this? Nick, take this shit offline. What are you doing, buddy?
I usually leave it on until midnight, then I leave.
All right, well, I'm gonna get in
Then you
trouble
smarten
before
up and get the fuck out.
Is anyone reading comments? Because comments are important, right? We're friends with
I
comments.
guess.
Well, that's supposed to be Ashley's job.
Yeah, there's been 2 comments in the last hour.
No, are you kidding me? There's a whole bunch of comments. You're crazy, Ashley Sexton.
I've read up to Matt DRP, and then Jamie's like, Nick is going to 1 hour photo us all. Earth said
that means he's gonna develop us all. Like we're all underage. He's gonna wait for us to develop.
No, he's referring to the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then,
I was trying to be. I was a little more devious than that.
Yeah.
No, it was just stupid.
And Earth is heads on sticks like ghosts from Mars. That was
Ghosts of Mars, he means. Of course.
Yes.
John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars.
Ghosts of Mars.
And then Jamie's like, ew. Ew.
Ew. You know what? And actually a pretty goddamn good movie with the word ghosts is maybe it's based off of a true story, which is really cool too. You could read about it. It's called Ghosts in the Darkness. It's actually
the one with the two man-eating lions.
And it's actually based off the true story. You can read about it and shit. It's like that's actually pretty fucking
speaking
good.
of Ghost in the Darkness, Goza in the Darkness.
Goza in the Darkness.
What about Ghost in the Shell? Is that a good movie?
It's there's half of a good movie in it.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the one with Charlize Theron?
No, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, you're
talking
about
Johansson.
Oh. You're not talking about the anime Ghost in the Shell.
No, the anime is the one to watch.
Yeah, don't watch the fucking movie.
But the Scarlett Johansson one, basically the only thing really good in that is watching Scarlett Johansson in a tight-fitting bodysuit, basically. And that's about it.
That's a fair assessment.
Yep. And there's a good action scene at the end. That's about it. The rest of it's just a mishmash of confusion and disappointment.
Did you ever rock out the Vampire Hunter D?
Oh, Vampire Hunter D is fucking awesome.
Goddamn right.
I know there's a sequel. I've never watched the sequel.
I've never watched it either. But the original is fucking where it's at.
Yeah, that and Ninja Scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Scroll is great.
Ninja Scroll, I remember that one.
And they've tried to make so many sequels to that, and they all suck.
Yeah. Original Ninja Scroll's all you need. Tons of blood, tons of rape.
Oh yeah, a lot of rape in that.
And if you do it right, the rape gets mixed with the blood.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
A few extra doses of rapiness.
Oh God.
It is what it is.
You missed. Jamie says you missed his comment on. You can't blame Jay for looking. A red dress and a ponytail would fool most of us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sending my wife a picture of Jamie because it'll make her horny.
Huh?
Well, you notice in the picture there, he's looking down. He ain't looking up. He's not looking, it's below the shoulders, man.
There's something else for your wife right there to make her really horny.
Oh shit! I'm gonna send that to her.
He might not be in uniform, but she always women like people that are on force.
Oh shit! My wife's online. She's literally replying to my. See, I sent her a picture of Jamie. She's literally about to reply to it.
Oh God.
She's already got her finger on the button.
She says, "Stop pinging. Some people are trying to sleep. Turn your cell phone down, woman."
Oh, for some reason, Greg's annoying. I never know. I never thought that. I remember when I was in high school, I dressed up as in a red dress, all fucking shaved down, and high heels, and the whole deal. And I went to school for drag for no reason. I walked by a couple of student teachers, and I remember one going like, "God, yeah," I heard some noises, and the one guy's like, "That's like," I heard, "That's Paul," and went, "Oh fuck." So a red dress and a ponytail can fool lots of people.
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck?
I'm not surprised though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh fuck, there go those masturbation plans, and then a few hours later, he just doesn't.
He's still doing it.
Stiffy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Back in the day, I was a slim, lean little sissy. It looked pretty good. Yeah. Now I'm all fat.
I don't think that's everything.
All the comments all done?
I think so.
I thought there was 100 comments, Greg.
No, there wasn't. There was 5.
There's only 4 people.
Ashley Sexton took care of all of them because he is the number one.
Oh, you're already drunk. Your eyes are closed.
And 2 of them were from drunken ones. So
eyes aren't closed.
And now they're open.
Jamie says, "Paul and drag. I'll be back in a few minutes."
Oh, there you go.
Back after a few Kleenex tissues.
Yeah. The pictures are in my yearbook, I believe. Mm-hmm. It's a continuing theme. I think every one of my yearbooks have me and Dragon it somewhere.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed. It's just I have to wear muumuus now instead of dresses.
Memories.
Memories.
Bottle share. That was fun.
That was good. I wish we could do a bottle share like every month. Nick, do you mind traveling here every month?
Only if somebody pays for it. I can't afford to do that every month.
Do you need to start a Patreon site or whatever they're called?
Nick, I will drive you up to on the 10th once a month. That is my promise to you.
Okay, sure. If you want to do that,
he's gonna come and pick you up.
But your plane ticket is gonna have to be covered by Chad.
If Chad's Patreon, my plane ticket, sure.
It's not gonna happen then.
I thought you were gonna come here and pick me up, and
when he moves out your way, then you could just get the petrol costs.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Oh well.
Someone needs a tune-up.
Someone needs a tune-up. There you go. There's the guy that needs a tune-up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, you're wearing the same shirt.
I'm wearing the same shirt because I haven't changed since I went to the fest.
You're wearing the same hat and the leather vest. You're like personal. The first thing I thought of when I saw you was like personal Jesus, Depeche Mode.
That's so true. That fits perfectly.
There you go.
Oh dear,
it's good. Yeah, the bottle share looked really good. I watched a bit of the live thing, then I watched bits and pieces of vlogs and stuff. And it's quite cool to watch.
It was fun.
Yeah, I don't have any reviews recorded from the bottle share, but it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just watching the whole thing. Look, you could put a mental. Try to put a picture.
Manhole.
How it all went. Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is now I've met everybody on the panel.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I have met everybody on the panel except for Lee.
You haven't met Craig.
And Craig.
Yeah. Well, Craig. Well.
Yeah, I've met Craig.
Craig doesn't know that I actually showed up in England one day, and I said hi to him. He doesn't remember.
I was pissed.
While he was sleeping in the bed, I snuggled up with him for a little bit just to make sure we spent some close time together.
and then I snored you off me. So
you did, yeah. You and Nick have a very personal connection with me. You fucking snoring pieces of shit.
Yeah, no, I asked you on a day. He was like, "I know you was fine," and then I saw.
No, it's all right.
I saw a hangout about a month later, and I was.
He's complaining.
I was like,
no, I wasn't gonna bother you. You can't help it.
I'm pretty sure that Paul wanted to kill me from day one.
Yeah.
No, I'm terrible. What about a beer?
I'll kill everyone.
Yeah, I mean that's just to be expected.
I pre-warned you before I went to sleep.
Hey,
so.
Hey, my casa, su casa, su casa, mi casa, su casa. I don't give a fuck. Sukaba. 2016 was delicious, and I wasn't drunk, so I absolutely know it was delicious this time. It was the first time I had it, I was like, I don't remember that at all. I had a glass of it.
You mean that one?
Yep. I had a full glass of Sukaba sitting on my kitchen table the next day, and apparently my wife at the time woke up and came down and saw the glass of beer and just dumped it out.
Oh.
And like Joe's like, no, he was gonna drink that when he woke up.
I wondered why he split up with her.
Yeah. There's many reasons why I got, things happen. Little funny things like that.
Yeah.
Remember that day you dropped my Sukaba down? That was the end. You bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You knew the writing was on the wall.
The writing. No, the Sukaba was in the sink, not the writing that was in the wall. That was it.
The writing was in the sink.
It's going down the drain.
It's the relationship literally went down the drain that day.
Yeah.
What a shame.
No. But no, that's it sounds amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get another bottle immediately. and have it all to myself because this whole sharing thing is not me.
Sharing is not caring in Paul's books.
Sharing is okay until you find a 10.
Care Bears.
Yeah, sharing is great until you find a 10 out of 10. You're like, you know what? Nah, we're
I want
gonna
it
keep
to
it.
myself.
Get the concept is like, okay, so you hang out with your friends and they all drink from your beer.
I
No.
don't fucking like it.
Oh,
How is that helping me? How is that
Yeah.
helping me? What the fuck?
How about I sit in the corner and drink my beer and stare at all you motherfuckers with daggers?
And if I find something I don't like, I'll share it with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And then
Jamie,
the bit I do like, I'll bring with me, and then you can have that.
I think there is a nice little human thing. It's something about the human character. When you find something that's appalling, you hate it, you want everyone to try it. Oh, you got to try this. It's horrible. You got to check this out. It's hard. There is something about that is, oh God, smell this. It's disgusting. Like you want to share you're going to share that experience with people. It's funny.
Yeah.
Nick, Jamie said that you should visit monthly when the ladies are busy with their ridiculousness. And Jamie also snores, but Paul didn't hear it since his bed was so close or so big and all the comforters muffled the sound.
Exactly. Yeah. I was on this massive thing. Is he trying to say I was on a massive bed? Because I was on, not a bed. I was on the biggest couch the world ever made. It was like a 3-acre couch I was on, and he was on this tiny little
3 acres of
and he was on this tiny little cot with like spikes sticking out of it, and he was and he just he's toughed it out because he's a trooper.
That's too funny.
Behind bars.
Yeah, he was basically. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but the Jess Franco's film Barbed Wire Girls, where they take the girl and they strap her down to the fucking bed with only the springs on it, and they put the electric battery to it and shock the shit out of her. That's what he was sleeping on. It was pretty fucking tough.
He's like, a tough dude. You can just fall asleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Paul was like a horse lying on a dog bed. That's
yeah, accurate. That was accurate. My legs are sticking out through the bed and hitting and laying on the wall. It was pretty fun.
Okay. Canada apparently is getting a Filipino fast food chain.
Oh, no.
Cream of some young guy.
Getting a McDonald's. Woo!
It's called Jollibee. To open 100 Canadian stores in the next 5 years.
Really?
Filipinos, the Mexicans of the Orient. What can you come up with?
It's kind of true.
It is true. They're half they're half Chinese and half Mexican. It's the same thing. Spanish. Fuck yeah, whatever. Same thing. Goddamn people.
Well, if you ask Dr. Dave, it's all just one race anyway, because there's really only 5 races.
That's right. No, yeah.
You got your Caucasoid. You got your Negroid.
You got your white, and white.
You got your Blackskins. You got your Blackskins. You got the Caucasoids.
God.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna head off. It's quite early in the morning here, so
your newspaper is probably being delivered as we speak.
I expect so. But
if you open your window quick, you might be able to still piss on the guy.
Yes.
No, I've got one pre-done already. I just throw.
You just throw it through. Yeah, nice, good. I like a guy that's prepared.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That fucker hit me with a water balloon full of piss again. That son of a bitch.
Indeed. So it's like, and it's still warm as well. It's like,
that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Right, cheers, motherfucker.
Where are you going? Don't leave me.
He's gonna go bang some English women, which are like regular women but have worse teeth.
They have holes. I'm good.
Well, holes are always good.
There's no standards.
Paul, I'm 100% with you. If they got holes, it doesn't matter what their teeth look like.
Right. Well, actually, though, I not saying anything negative about a person, but the woman that I slept on I slept next to on the street for a while in Manchester, a homeless woman, she had one of her toothes missing. That's a hole right there because my tiny pecker could fit through that.
Paul, I gotta tell you, but every once in a while, you should probably spring for a hotel.
Nah, I'm a cheap fucker.
Wait, You slept on the street in Manchester?
Yeah, for a little bit with a homeless lady. It was great.
Cool. Right on.
Yeah. I gave her a pizza. I gave her a bunch of money and some pizza.
Did you fuck her?
No, we talked about shit. We talked about life and shit. It was great.
Okay.
I was in a three-piece suit. I was in a three-piece suit laying on the street in Manchester having a little snooze and a fucking hangout. It's great.
You're like fucking Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what were the other guys doing? Just standing there going, what the fuck are you doing, Bob?
No, they're all gone. No, I was by myself. There was nobody else. Yeah. I just got back from hanging out with Rob the Hop Zine and Stu and stuff, and I came back. I was drinking wine with a doctor for a while.
Oh, fucking!
And then I was walking around on the
ginger
trains,
Jesus.
And then I walked around Manchester, almost got beat up by some Belgians, ended up getting a free cab ride somehow, meeting a girl on the street, and then hung out with her, sleeping on the street, and I bought her a pizza and fucked around, and it was good times. One of those.
Did you give her some of your pepperoni?
No, I didn't even offer pepperoni. It was just it was a nice time hanging out.
What?
Making sure.
Huh? How long ago was this?
Like, was this? What?
How long?
2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago. 3 months ago. March 8th. March 8th. March 8th. March 8th.
Mm-hmm. It's all under the Manchester Piss Up on YouTube.
Yeah, the Manchester Piss Up channel. You have to check it out, Ashley. All of our exploits are on that.
I think I will.
Yes. It was fantastic. It was great. We're going to probably do another one next year. It's going to be the Kent Piss Up. This guy, wow. Hey.
Wow. This piss up is crazy.
The ice is going to break. But yeah, it was
more
good.
cowbell.
Needs more cowbell.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thinking about doing one every year. Some kind of piss up somehow.
Yeah,
and just changing the name of the channel every year to the blah piss up or the blah piss up, whatever.
Yeah.
So where everybody gets together, everybody films what's going on, we all get fucking shit faced for a week and have a good time. Every year, once a year.
On the 10th.
On the 10th, piss up.
That was actually a lot of fun this year.
We all just fucking hang out in Montreal, the Montreal piss up, and just go to fucking St. Catherine Street and fucking tear it up and get a bunch of fucking heroin and bitches.
That is exactly what would happen on St. Catherine Street.
And that's what we need to do then. Fucking all pour heroin in all of our drinks and fucking shoot them down all night long and see what happens.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna call this drink the Wonder Woman. Why? Because it's laced with heroin.
God.
Hey, Jamie's comment, Nick is a cock Asian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So I slept on the street and hung out with a homeless woman. Paul just yada 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 over getting herpes.
Didn't fuck her this time. I already got herpes, so I wasn't worried about catching it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to collect the whole set, so I pretty much got them all already.
The whole set.
I'm trying to collect the whole set.
It's that ever elusive syphilis.
See, the one thing is, once you get all of them, you can cure all of them. So I'm trying to save the world, motherfucker, one whore by the time.
One STD at a time.
That's right. Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to wait until that HIV goes full-blown AIDS. And after that, I'm fucking done.
Jesus.
I'll either become the savior of the world or the destroyer of the world.
One or the other.
Yes.
Both
I am destroyer. I am destroyer of worlds.
Yes.
I'm the new nuke bomb.
You are either the Superman or the Thanos. There you go. The savior or the killer.
Yep.
If you're Thanos, this is the Avengers right here.
There it is. He looks like Owlman. Looks like he has a beak on his fucking face.
There you go.
Hey, look at that asshole. Sucking that camera down.
Our live stream.
Are these all off your film?
Yeah, these are the ones I'm just scanning in now. What you're seeing is just like the straight up negatives. I haven't done anything to them yet.
Look pretty color for negative.
I'm kind of curious, like Chris, what's your do you know what the white balance is of those lights?
4600.
And no wonder they look kind of blue.
They're natural daylight, so we're looking at
Natural daylight.
Oh, they're 5500 day.
Okay, well, I don't know. Everything looks. Some of the images look kind of blue.
Yeah, they do. You just gotta bring down the white.
Correct it in Photoshop, I think. Yeah.
That's right. Our Lightroom, the easier.
Oh yeah, look at this exciting motherfucker right here.
He's like, what? What did I just get into?
It's like, what the hell is going on?
Yep.
I struggled to get a picture of you all evening, Ash.
I know, right? I never know.
I don't see any pictures of Lizak on there.
I'm sure I got something Lizak.
Yeah, I'm sure. I was out on the balcony for most of that night anyway. Well, after we started drinking, I was like, I gotta slow it down. Can't be the drunk host.
Sure you can.
Oh.
No.
Just throw caution out the window.
No.
Along with some feces and some vomit.
Oh.
I had to make sure people weren't shitting in the elevator and pissing off the fucking balcony.
Well, speaking of smelling feces and vomit.
Dude, Paul's happy there. I like that photo.
Oh, actually, yeah, Paul looks good in that one. Wait for Paul to come back. I'll show that to him.
There he is.
There you go, Paul.
Don't smile when you're fucking sniffing a beer, you fucking faggot.
No, that's a good photo of you.
Well, this Guinness Irish wheat is not good, not bad.
No,
it's okay.
That's shit.
Guinness makes one good beer.
Yeah, they don't even do that well.
Well, they only make one good tolerable beer. I like this. I like that.
Well, they make one good beer, and it's only good because it's a classic in its style.
You know, the funny
it's kind
thing
of like a beer on its own.
I'll actually contradict you again. They only make one good beer. It's the Nigerian Foreign Extra Stout.
Nigerian Foreign Extra Stout?
I know what you're talking about. Have you ever had the Nigerian version?
I have.
You've had it. I've only had the... There you go.
It's just that Foreign Extra Stout actually has the body it needs and actually the richness of the flavors and stuff like that. And, you know, because the draft or whatever is all horrible. That's all garbage. I always get thrown out. It's all shit. The Extra Stout was good until Canada ruined it. Because it was shit once it started getting brewed out of New Brunswick, Canada, because the shit from the St. James, Ireland was actually fucking good. And then I was actually so happily surprised when I had that Foreign Extra Stout. I was like, this is actually fucking good. Holy shit. Now, say that as it may, I do have the 200th anniversary. Did you guys ever have that one? The 200th anniversary stout, I believe it was, or export porter or stout. It's something like that. I have it downstairs. I never had it yet. So hopefully,
no, but I bet these two have.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I still remember that moment in time. I was sad we didn't contact tongues. But he was. If you notice, he was shying off. He
didn't consummate it.
Yeah, but he's too much of a pussy too.
Right.
All right, I think it's getting late enough that I'm going to take this offline.
Once you start showing family photos, you know, Grandma, it's a little bit too late for that shit. You better close it off.
Yeah, all right.
This is you in the bathtub.
Oh well, you could always post beer reviews from the shower or something.
Yeah, don't be Chad. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. I'm now drinking my final beer of the evening, which would be the Liquid Arts Fest IPA. I put one in the little box that you're going to be getting soon, Nick, when I send it off to you.
Oh, sweet. Let me know when you send it. I can pay for the shipping.
Okay.
All right. And I'm drinking this as the last one.
Muskoka!
Muskox.
All right.
Muskoka.
I'm gonna take this offline because it's getting close to that time, and I gotta get up early in the morning anyway. Juice Newton, and I just want to say, I imagine somebody else has something to say about those women.
No, he probably didn't, but it doesn't really matter.
The Blaxicans?
He just picks his nose and eats it now, so it really doesn't really matter. So.
Oh, you're talking about Chris Peters killing those women and Nick
Yes,
Peters helping.
Oh, for fuck's sake.